So, like I said, today's theme is prayer, and that means different things to different people. Take it or leave it if you like. Either way, it's a great workout. I studied religious studies in my undergrad. That was one of the certificates I did. And, I didn't study everything, but one of the common things that I noticed across many types of spiritualities and religions that prayer consisted of a few main parts. One was gratitude, and we know scientifically proven that a gratitude practice is related to joy. So the more people practice gratitude, the more likely you are to be joyful and happy. So that's a helpful reminder. Another one is being able to ask for what you need, asking for your dreams, asking for something out in the world for yourself. That's an act of self care. And then there's also asking for something for other folks, and that act of generosity of praying for others, whether or not it's a prayer in the traditional sense of that word or just, kind thoughts towards others, also does really great things to restructure our brains. So, it's a nice reminder here as we move through some dark times. And of course, everyone's got their own practice, but we're going to play with that a little bit, mostly with the mudra prayer position. Again, that's one of the most common mudras. If your hands start to get tired here, you're always welcome to open up or even flip it around into a reverse prayer if you need to do that for your wrists. I invite you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable with it. And either way, taking your attention inwards. Feet are about hip distance apart. Weight evenly distributed amongst both feet. Allowing your attention to root down into the soles of your feet. Feel that gentle grounding force here. You can bend and unbend the knees, finding a nice soft micro bend in the knee. Same thing with the pelvis, a little rock forward and back, and finding your neutral position. Hip bones are forward, tailbone lengthening down. Natural C curve in your lower spine as you reach up tall through the spine. You can roll the shoulders up, down, and back and bring the palms forward. Gently knit the ribs in. Lengthening through the back of the neck and softening the face. Feeling here the space above your head. Imagine like you could grow a little taller into that space. More length and height. On your next inhale, we can sweep the arms up together, palms come together in prayer. Exhale, hands to the heart. And taking a moment here, remembering what you have to be grateful for. Bring out prayer and intention or a dedication for this practice. Is there something you'd like to dedicate today's practice to? And it can be anything. And we bring our hands all the way down to the belly. Nice deep breath into your belly, releasing the belly completely into the hands. And on the exhale, natural softening away. So inhale, there's a big release, relaxing the belly. On the exhale, start to connect into your core. Gentle drawing in of the belly button towards the back body. And then on this next breath, adding a lotus lift, contraction of the perineum or the pelvic floor. Similar muscles you use if you have to pee and you're holding it in, a gentle squeeze up and in on the exhale, and a releasing and opening on the inhale. Just a couple more breaths here. Ready, you can open the eyes. Maintain a gentle engagement here. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, back in. Good. Starting to really connect to your breath and imagine that you're drawing energy or prana into the body with every sweep, right into the heart. Good. Let's speed this up a little. And we'll flip the palms up here, press into the fingertips, bend into the knees. Let's start with those hip thrusts, right side. Good. So if this is your first time seeing this, nice big squeeze into your glutes. That's a fancy word for your butt muscle. Inner thighs drawing in, and you want to keep those knees nice and soft. Let's speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when one side is contracting, the other is relaxing. And this should feel like a nice kind of jiggly massage on your low abdomen, maybe a release of the hips. We'll add some arms. Inhale up. Let's take prayer down, of course. Every time you find that prayer, this is also a good mudra to connect left and right side of the brain, finding each pad of every fingertip. Nice. Let's march it out. Start to pick up the feet. Again, so every time you step down, you're contracting into that glute, that leg, and you can always come back to this basic at any time. Nice foundation here. We'll start with a tap forward, step, tap. Adding a lift, squeezing into the ball, or pressing into the ball of the foot and squeezing into that glute again, adding your lift. We'll take it to prayer. And then just a little open over the hip. Let's take it to 3. Step 1, 2, 3. So triple squeeze, like you're trying to take your hip up to your palms. Yeah, this one's a little sassy. We're gonna go back to singles. Give me a triple. So it's single, single, triple. You got it. Single, single, 3. Single, single. I messed up the hands there. Let's do a step touch. Good. Start taking the little hip circle forward. So it's like a half circle that meets with your touch there at the end. Let's take 2 to the right. Step together, step, touch. So maybe a little booty pop on the end there. Maybe take your hands with you. Yeah, warming up those hips. One more set here. Take it back to a regular step touch and bring it up into the chest. So we're drawing the shoulder blades together to lift the heart and the sternum up to the sky. And we're going to open it up, adding a clap. That's it. And you can see in the mirror there, I'm not swaying my low back, it's all in the upper back. Good, let's lunge to the right. So we're lunging kind of forward to the corner. Reverse prayer. Same arm as the leg that's reaching. We just split up. Yeah, beautiful. Keep it going, keep it going. And of course, the deeper you lunge, the harder it'll be. Adjust your own body. Always take an option that works for you. You've always got lots of options here. Let's do a little step tap, shift the weight side to side. Start to twist from the waist. Should feel nice on the spine here. And we're gonna come up through center, inhale up. Exhale, goddess, twist again for 4. Breathe in, nice deep breath. Exhale all the way down, knees towards your toes. One more. Let's take it from the top, step hip. And triple. One more. Step, double step touch. Little hip pop on the end. Circle and circle. Up into the chest. Just for fun, we'll do single, single, double. 2 to the right. single, single, double, 2 to the left, lunge. Step, tap, twist. Breathe it in, call it in, right into the heart, and twist. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it in. All right, hold it right here, nice and low. We're gonna bounce. So again, knees are tracking towards the toes. You've seen this stance before, about 45 degrees out. You can always keep it smaller, wider if you wanna challenge yourself. Just a little bounce into the knees. Bhangra style. Maybe you start to take it into the shoulders too. We're gonna do 3 and a kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. I'm just doing like a little wrist flick on the end there. You'll get it. Keep it going. Down, down, and lift. Flex the foot as you come up. Cross, knees here. So we're gonna take that, we're kind of facing the corner, bringing the knee in, switch sides, we'll pivot, lift from your belly so core is engaged, and switch. I'm taking the prayer across the knee, and switch. Yeah, right into the obliques. Let's do 4 on each side. 4, 3, 2, and switch. Good. And you can adjust that bigger or smaller depending on your space. Make it work for you. I push forward, forward, back, 1, 2, 3. So I'm doing a little cross step across the body, and then a little 1, 2, 3 through center. Keep your pelvis in neutral. And we're gonna start to lift the chest there. Little shoulder blades, rhomboids together. Lift back, 1, 2, 3. Open it up. Add in prayer, up and in. And if you've got any shoulder issues, you can always keep it lower. Otherwise, up to the sky. And keep your core engaged here so you're not just like yanking the arms back. It's controlled lift. Yeah, send out your prayers, bring it up. 2 more. Hip push forward and back. So we're just gonna take the right leg forward and back, up and back. And you're stepping through center like a pendulum. Let's switch. 1, 2, 3. Left leg is forward and back. Forward step, up, back, up and back. Maybe you can add your hips back to those glutes. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can start to add more of a hop if you want some more cardio. Try not to lose the hip. Adding on with the arms. Up, back, up and center. 1, 2, 3. Switch it up. Back and center. I like to sometimes add a bit of breath here. Inhale and exhale. All right, back to a shimmy with the legs. Thunderbolt prayer, we go up and out. Inhale and exhale. Speed it up on the way up. Up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this one's a little tricky, little Bhangra pop. So I'm dropping my right knee down, and in opposition, the left knee's popping up. So it's down, 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 drop and pop, drop and pop. Switch sides, left knee dropping down, down, down. Right knee's popping kind of in that opposition to that drop. Drop and pop. 4, 3, 2, switch it up, 4 on each side. Now, of course, those of you who have done this before know that it's actually twice as fast. All right, let's give this a go. Speed it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop, pop, hop, hop. This is called Bhangra pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. All right, now just take it to a little step touch. First option. Second option, we do a 1, 2, 3 step ball change. A 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Prayer to each side. All right, we're gonna put that together. Bhangra pop. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Bhangra pop. And 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Open and center. Switch. Last one. Let's take it from the top. Bhangra bounce. So a few Bhangra moves in here. Bhangra originated in North India. Initially was a man's dance to celebrate the harvest. Knees in. Switch it up. Cross prayer. Nice little transition there. Up, back, go 1, 2, 3. Get it ready for hip push forward and back. Center. 1, 2, 3. Forward, step, back. Forward and center. 1, 2, 3. Let's shimmy. Option to shake it down or wrist circles, whatever you like. Make it feel good for you. Bhangra pop. Now you can stay here. If you got space forward and back, option to take it forward, hold, and back. What? All right, let go. Just legs can kind of march, do whatever feels good. Here, we're just focus on this prayer. Just get a little out from the heart, little bump, bump. Maybe send it up or out, wherever you want to send that prayer. Start to groove it through your room. There's no wrong way to do this. You don't have to look like me. In fact, you shouldn't even be watching me at this point. You're just finding your own little groove, feeling your arms as an extension of your heart. Maybe grab a sip of water if you like. And then when you're ready, we'll come right back. Keep your feet moving even as you're taking that little sip of water. Want to keep the energy up here. We only got our 30 minutes of cardio, so we're going to really get it in, right? All right, goddess. Whenever you're ready. So again, that nice wide stance, knees and toes 45 degrees. Spine is tall here. Bring it up, take a breath, other side. Now hold low, little pulse. Squeezing the glutes towards one another. Of course, we take it to prayer. Breathe. 4, 3, bring it up and switch. Adding a little thunderbolt prayer. Bring it up, out and open. Option to add that breath. Grapevine, we're going to take it to the right, side behind, side tap. So if you got small space, you want to make that grapevine small. If you've got more space, you can use it. Side behind, side tap. Bring it in. We're going to hold on the right here. Hip circle, switch it up. So I'm stirring the femur bone in the socket, 2 taps. Bring it in and in. All right, give me a tap back here. Step, tap behind. From prayer, same arm as the leg that's tapping. Good, you can keep it low or high. More hop, more cardio, higher heart rate. You choose. Give yourself the workout you deserve and keep it sustainable. Rocking horse forward, so the right leg just goes forward, and we're rocking forward and back, center, switch, 1, 2, 3, left side, forward, back. Good, keep that pelvis in neutral, core is engaged. Switch, add a chest lift, 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 switch. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, switch. 1, 2, 3. So from the side, looks like this. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Back to our prayer. Stay here or add on. Heart, sky, heart, back to earth. Heart, sky, heart. Let's squat, feet about hip distance or shoulder distance apart, toes are forward. Weight comes back into the heels. Nice, all the way back. Center, I'm gonna go up, out, knee, out, down, out, knee, or full balance, down, out, knee, out. Lift from the heel and the back of the leg. So you're reaching the heel towards the sky. And notice how the arms are moving in opposition to help with that balance. Also a little bit of a twist for the obliques. All right, sashay, we go 1, 2, 3, step behind, back step. Little circle and twist. Maybe looking over that back shoulder. Good. And again, if you want more, if you have space, you can take it higher or longer. More power in the legs. Slow it down. Inhale, exhale, step behind. Back to our sashay, put it together. Ground it, offer from the earth out through the heart. From the top, goddess. Up and out. Bring it up. Grapevine. Big circle. So this one a little lower impact today. I heard you, a few of you said a couple classes were hard, but don't let that fool you. Low impact doesn't necessarily mean low intensity. So that's about how much energy you add to move. Tap back. So again, I can be low impact, low intensity. I can be high intensity, low impact, or add higher impact by adding that hop. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. From the heart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Option to follow the eyes to the hands, bowing in. One more here. Let's squat. Down, side, in, and out. And it doesn't totally matter exactly how you breathe as long as you're breathing. One more. Sashay. Again. Ground it. Take it back to that little prayer groove. Maybe start to send some blessings, different places in the room, to the floor, take it low, to the sky, take it high. Maybe a sip of water. How are we doing? Good. Good, I see some thumbs up. Excellent. Find your own little groove here. Whew. Getting really hot in my house. Maybe crack a window or something. This is a good thing. Let's start from the top. So just let's take off the kick for a sec on this bounce. So we're gonna run it all the way through. You know the moves. Make it fun. There's celebration in here. Remember what you're grateful for. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Yeah, let that beat drop. Three knees, or 4 knees. switch, pivot. Cross prayer. Up, back. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, let it go. Exhale. What are you releasing here? Hip push forward and back. And back. Don't forget those hips. And again, more hop, more cardio, higher heart rate. You choose. Ready for that shimmy? Shake it up, all the way up. Out. Beautiful. Bhangra pop, option to take it forward. 1, 2, 3, and back. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A little bit more choreographically challenging today. You got it. To the right. Bring it up. All the way down. Hip push front. And switch it up. Squat. Keep that integrity. Get ready for sachet to the right. 1, 2, 3. Nice little twist. Bring out your spine there. Hold and breathe. From the top, Bhangra bounce. Yeah, get that little flick. It's like, I don't know. Who really knows? Knees. And switch. And if you want more with this one, step back further so it's like more of a lunge. And switch. Cross prayer. Forward, back. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Fire up those prayers. And push forward and back. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Forward, step back. Forward and center. 1, 2, 3. And shimmy. Shake it out. All the way, nice and quick. Don't fear the jiggle. Embrace it. Bhangra pop, 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 and 3. Goddess.
Reach for it, then wish for it. If you conceive it, you'll receive
Bring it
it.
up.
So believe,
4, 3, bring it up, tap back.
reach for it.
What are you reaching for? What are you wishing for?
Conceive it, you'll receive it. So believe.
Just for forward. I'm laughing because I keep forgetting moves, but I'm, not supposed to say anything. You probably wouldn't have noticed. Some of you, at least. Squat back, down, out, in, out. I feel like I have Monday brain and it's Tuesday, but I don't know who's keeping track of time these days. One more. Sachet.
Our time has come
Up and out.
to
Let go of your fears.
make more room for dreaming.
Bhangra.
Live by one love, hand in hand with
This is our last track here. Let's make it fun. Breathe it into your body, make it yours. Switch it up. 4, 3, cross prayer. Okay, push forward and back. Permission to feel a little sexy here. And shimmy. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bhangra pop. Hold that bhangra. Shoulders. Goddess. This time up, center, forward, bring it up and switch, up, center, forward, center, lift. Grapevine. Loosening up those hips. Tap back. Let this open the side of your ribs. Rocking horse forward. All in the chest. Lift, lift, lift. Back. 1, 2, 3. Squat back. Let's hold that squat. Down, breathe. Maybe find palms forward for some counterbalance. Keep breathing all the way back. Palms back together. We're gonna go down, lift, hold here, in and out. Nice, find that balance. Bring it down, switch. Lots of core strength here. Bring it down, shake it out. Little hip sway. Let's take it back to that sachet to the right. Keep it going. Gonna change up the arms here, thumb and index finger together, up and over. Back to center. We're gonna hold this one here, change it up a little, just the heels. Feel that in the calves. Bring it up into the shoulders. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and clap. All the way down. Woo! Yeah, don't cheat yourself. Let's do those knees for 4. And switch. Bring it in right into your belly. Cross prayer. Wishing for hope and love to see us through. I wish the world would dance together soon again, too. Remembering we're in this together. Shimmy. Let's reverse this back up. Pop, bring it forward. Back. Again. Grapevine. Good. Give me a nice wide shimmy. Shake everything. Let it go, let it go. Yeah. Don't let any inch of you not jiggle. Like, just let it go. All the energy you've got. It's your last chance all the way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little step tap. We're gonna cool it down, starting with our twist. Bring it up. Inhale up. Exhale. Again. Twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale down. Lunge. Out to the corner. Split there. Chest lift. Single, single, double. We go single, single, 2 to the right. Single, single, 2 to the left. Into our hips. Sending that energy all the way back down. Step hip. Triple. It out. Slow it down. Beautiful. Awesome. Nice work. All right, little isolations here. Do we have any requests for isolations? Chat here. Any move you're like, I really want to go through that? No. Okay. All right. Well, let's do some hip circles. So at the end of that grapevine, which I forgot to do a few times, we're doing this hip circle. So we're going to send our weight to our right foot. Left toe can come onto the floor. So most of your weight's in the right, but there's a bit in the left too. And we're going to circle. You're going to imagine this leg bone here, this top leg bone is your femur bone. That femur bone is stirring in your hip socket out and in. And at the end, I want to think lower abs pulling in, out and in. And we're not hyperextending into the low back. So what I mean by that, I'm not poking back. I'm just coming to the side, around and in to keep that spine nice and healthy. So I don't want to jam into that low back. Let's try the other side. So weights in the other leg, up on the toe, circle and in. Femur bones stirring in the socket, loosening up that hip joint. And again, as you come in, I like to think lower abs, just to kind of bring it all back in. And again, not coming back so much as kind of just around to the side and back in, out, to center, out, to center. Good. Switch it up we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. Good. Yeah, shake that out a little. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Inhale out through center. And exhale, let it wash over you. Really use this breath to cool the body, to realign to your center. Taking a moment, pause, palms face up. Inhale, gather up. And exhale to the heart. Honoring yourself and each other. When you're ready, you can, if you're wearing shoes, you can take them off. Grab your mat, bring it down to the floor, and we'll meet you on the floor. As always, when we come down, you can come down into child's pose or any other position where you're going to feel some sense of grounding, relaxing to the earth. Deep breath in here. Nice long breath out. On your next exhale, you can slowly roll yourself up onto hands and knees. Good, and then we'll release down onto the knees. So for any of you with knee problems, this might be a bit of a challenging one. I'll give some different options. If you do have sensitive knees, I recommend if you have a mat to roll it up, or maybe grab a pillow to put onto your knees. We'll be up on the knees like so. So pad yourself up as much as you need to, and if this position doesn't work for you, you could do it from seated. It's just gonna feel a lot different. So if you can come up onto the knees, we'll start here. I guess I didn't arrange that camera well. Okay. So from here, we're gonna lift up into prayer above the head if you can. And on the exhale, I'm going to send the hips back and lean forward. So I'm thinking tailbone to crown, nice long line, like you're planking here. So not rounding, planking. Inhale up and exhale to the heart. So we inhale, lift, exhale, bow, inhale up, and exhale, center. If you're able to take it deeper, inhale up, exhale all the way back, but keep the abs engaged. Inhale up, exhale back onto the hip heels. Inhale, lift, exhale, bow, inhale, lift, and exhale, center. Good, working the hips here as well. Really drawing your navel in towards your spine, keeping that core engaged. 2 more here. Last one. Lengthen shoulder blades in, reach, center, and release. Beautiful. From here, we'll bring the legs forward across the mat. So again, take an option that works for you. First option is we grab behind the back of the legs. We're gonna come into a C-sit here. So I'm curling into my low back by scooping the belly. Again, those of you who were in, I think it was maybe the first class, we're working those lower abs to scoop up and in. Notice I'm not rounding through the whole spine. It's just a little tuck of the lower belly. Good. From here, maybe you keep holding onto the legs and just breathing there. Maybe you can take your hands to prayer. If you're at prayer, one more option is to extend and center. Inhale, exhale, center. And the further you roll back, the more you're gonna work. Beautiful. Hands back behind the knees, roll up. Take a breath. So first option, you can do a second set of that. We're gonna roll back again. Again, either hands behind the legs or to the palms. Third option here is to lift the legs off the floor. Keep tucking the belly up and in, shoulder blades down the back. This time, we extend the legs. Notice my upper back's gonna come back a little bit. And then as I come back in, I'm gonna send that thunderbolt out across the legs. So the arms and legs are almost doing the opposite thing. Good, beautiful. Keep your eyes forward above the knees. You're almost there. Squeeze the legs together. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you've had the legs lifted, drop them down, hands behind the thighs. Drop the knees out, soles of the feet together. If it feels good, you could bow forward here. Take a breath into your belly.
You truly are. You truly are.
Good. Any questions? So like all things, we're just gonna keep building on it. If you found a level that works for you, just do another set of that. Feel free to take a break anytime. Otherwise, we'll add on to this again. Hands behind the legs. Exhale, curl back. Now, if your thighs are really feeling it, you also have the option of releasing the legs into an extended position. Obviously, it would be harder to grab the thighs there, but it's still possible. So again, from here, we're gonna keep the legs down to start. Now our little addition is to add a twist. So when I come out, I'm bringing it up to like the side of my calf or side of the mat. So notice I'm rolling all the way back and then twisting and lifting, but I'm not lifting all the way up to seated, just like 3/4 of the way. Inhale, exhale. Last one, come back center, breathe. Hands behind the thighs, roll up. This time, let's bring the knees up and just give the hips a little sway side to side. Release the hips. How are we doing? Good. Okay. I saw a couple of thumbs up. We're good. Just checking you're still alive. All right, next set here. Again, same thing. You can hang out, do singles here, do it to the corner, or we're gonna add a third option of the legs. So first we'll exhale, roll back. You wanna add the legs. We'll extend the legs. Inhale, exhale. But this time, as I come up, I'm twisting over the side of the knees, center across to the outside of the thigh. 8, 7, relax your face. 4, 3, keep breathing. 2, 1, come back center, just for good luck, a couple at center. Last one. Good. Last option here. Hold either in your V-sit, hands can come beside you. This time, bring the chest up a little so we're not totally sinking into the low back. Third option, we bring the legs up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Extend the legs. Give them a little shake. Maybe rub out your thighs. Take a moment, just a soft little bow over the legs. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna roll all the way down to our backs. So you can take it slow or come to your side as you like. Readjust here. All right. So here, my headset's a bit in the way, but you can have your hands underneath your back of your neck, interlaced. You want this right where your occipital lobe is, the back of your head, where the skull meets the neck. So that's first option there. We're gonna nod the nose in to lengthen the back of the neck. On your exhale, head, neck, and shoulders come off the floor. Try not to jam your low back into the floor, so you're keeping a slightly more neutral spine here. Eyes are to your thighs, either hands behind the neck, or you can take them to prayer at your heart. We'll just do a little pulse here. So any Bellyfit instructor, certified Bellyfit instructor, you'll never actually see this in a normal Bellyfit class. I'm adding it because sometimes people do these wrong and really press into their pelvic floor. But a lot of you have done Pilates with me. You're going to think lifting up through the pelvic floor so that you're not pressing into your low body so much. You're just keeping it in the upper body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a breath here. We're going to do another set here. You can do the same thing, or we're going to do prayer circles. If you like, you could watch first. So again, this can be done with the hands behind the neck. I'm going to do it with prayer right at my forehead. Elbows are in. So I nod the nose. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders come off the floor. And here I'm just doing like a little circle up, and like I'm carving out the edges of my shoulder blades. So it's like a circular upper abdominal thing. Join whenever you like. Switch directions.
Part of it, I guess you could say, is a good thing. Because it
Make sure
allows
you're breathing.
each of you to truly experience
And then once you feel
what it
like
is
you've evened out both
to live
directions, you
in
can roll
an
back
illusion.
down.
Illusion.
Arms over the head, legs extend out. Nice full body reach. Let it go. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Nice work. Beautiful. We're going to roll this over onto the side. You can have your hand under your head or onto your arm, wherever it feels comfortable. And from here, we're just going to take the top ankle into your hand if you can reach it. If not, if you have a strap, that's nice. And we're going to think about sending the knee down towards the opposite edge of the mat as you tuck your tail and press your hips forward. Nice little stretch into that top thigh, into the quads. And just taking a moment to notice how your body feels here. From here, we're going to kick that top leg out, press yourself up so the extension of the leg can help you come up. And then that top leg, whichever leg you started with, is going to be extended. So it's a little out to the side, opposite foot into the thigh, and then I'm going to turn towards the extended leg. And it's okay if this knee is bent. You want to start with a tall spine. And just if your knee is bent, you can have your hands beside you and start to work on extending out the heel toes back towards your face. Or if you have space to come roll forward onto your sits bones, maybe you can bring the hands in front and start to bow from there. As you inhale, you want to think about lengthening from your tailbone to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, gently softening your heart forward towards your toes. And here you can intentionally start to slow your breath. As you maintain an awareness of your sensations. Really noticing what you feel in this stretch. Deep breath in. On your exhale, gently press yourself back up if you came down. From here, we're going to take, now some of us are on different legs, so I'm not going to use left and right. I'm going to say arm, same arm as the leg that's extended is going to come across to the outside of the thigh. And we're going to reach the opposite arm up and over. Little side stretch, like eventually you want it to touch your toes from above. For most of us, we're not going to be able to do that without collapsing. So you want to think about keeping that chest open towards the screen, shoulder blades drawing back as you lengthen the arm up and over towards the toes. If it feels good, you could flip the palm up and maybe reach back a little. And back to the side and over. And then we'll extend the other leg, roll over down onto your opposite side. So from here again, grabbing the top ankle, Press the knee down and hips forward. And I like to notice, especially after I've done some cardio, there can be a sensation of almost like a sparkly feeling in the body. Maybe it's different for you. Just noticing that, noticing if there's any spaciousness or energy that's maybe more open or flowing. And then from here, we're going to extend that top leg out, press yourself up, keep reaching that leg out to come up. And then finding your other side here, foot into the thigh, turning the upper body to face that leg. And if your knee is bent here, that's okay. Maybe pull a bit of your flesh back to sit up tall. Work on extending the toes back towards your face, the heel out. And if you can roll forward onto your hip bones or to the front of your sits bones on your inhale, lengthen a little longer. And then on the exhale, gentle softening of your fold. Slowly bowing into yourself here. Every inhale, finding a little more length. And exhale, softening just a little more. Deep breath in. Exhale to come back to center. Same arm as the leg that is extended is going to reach across to the outside of the opposite thigh. Opposite arm reaches up and over. Again, try not to collapse to the front, so we're opening the shoulders to stack, and this hand here kind of helps that reaching in opposition, so you can really fold into it. So extend towards your toes, maybe flip the arm up and open back. Back to center, roll up. Finding yourself in a comfortable seat. Then from here, if you can, you're going to take prayer but reversed behind the back. If you can't quite do that, you can also just grab opposite elbows. And gently taking one ear to the shoulder, trying to drop the opposite shoulder away. And up to the other side. Back through center, nose to one side, profile of the face over to one side and then to the other. Back through center, release the arms, roll the shoulders back. So we're going to end here today with a mudra for calming the mind. This is, can be one of the effects of prayer, can also help with prayer or meditation. So we're going to bring all the fingers in except the middle fingers, and then we're going to touch those middle fingers together and connect the knuckles, and then the thumbs. So it'll look like a triangle on top of a heart. And then from here, we're going to bring the thumbs right into the sternum, shoulders down, and eyes can close here. Mudra for tranquilizing or calming the mind. Allowing your being to melt under your thoughts. And to sit and rest in the peace of the being of your heart. breath in. Long breath out. From here, we're just going to flip the palms so the back of the palms face each other. Reverse prayer. It's the mudra for relieving anxiety. Also very pertinent at this time. Just taking a breath there with the back of your fingernails towards one another. And releasing the palms down, we'll inhale up to the sky and exhale, returning once again to prayer. Thank you so much for shining your light today and always.